Hi, Miles. Happy birthday. Okay, happy birthday to you by Dr. Seuss. I wish we could do what they do in Cataroo. They sure do know how to say happy birthday to you. In Cataroo, every year on the day that you were born, they start the day right in the bright early morn. When the birthday honkers hikes high up Mount Zorn and lets loose a big blast on the big birthday horn. And the voice of the horn calls out loud as it plays, "Wake up, for today is your day of all the days." Then, the moment the horn's happy honk honk is heard, comes a fluttering flap flap, and then comes the bird. The great birthday bird, and so far as I know, Cataroo is the only place birthday birds grow. This bird has a brain. He's most beautifully brained with the brainiest bird brain that has ever been trained. He was trained by the most splendid club in his nation, the Cataroo Happy Birthday Association. And whether your name is Pete, Polly, or Paul, or Miles, when your birthday comes around, he's in charge of it all. So a bird comes for your birthday. Whether your name is Nate or Nellie or Ned or Miles, he knows your address and he heads for your bed. You hear a soft swoosh in the brightening sky. You are not all awake, but you open one eye. Then over the tree housetops and the trees of Cataroo, you see that bird coming to you, just to you. That bird pops in, and you are up on your feet. You jump to the window and you meet and you greet with the secret Cataroo birthday high sign and shake that only good people with birthdays may make. You do it just so with each finger and toe. Then the birdie says, "Come on, brush your teeth. It's time to go. It's your birthday of all day. It's the day of all days. It's the best of all best. So don't waste a minute. Hop to it and get dressed." And 5 minutes later, you're having a snack on your way out of town on a smorgasbord back. "Today," laughs the bird, "eat whatever you want. Today, no one tells you what you cannot or shan't. And today, just don't have to be tidy or neat. If you wish, you may eat with both hands and both feet. So get in here and munch. Have a big muncheroo. Today is your birthday. Today, you are you." If we didn't have birthdays, you just wouldn't be you. If you'd never been born, well, then what would we do? If you'd never been born, well, what would you be? You might be a fish or a toad in a tree. You might be a doorknob or a 3 baked potatoes. You might be a bag full of hard green tomatoes. Or worse than that, why, you'd be a wasn't. And a wasn't was no fun at all. No, he doesn't. A wasn't just isn't. He just isn't present. But you are you. And now, that is pleasant. So we'll go to the top of the toppest blue space of the official Cataroo birthday sounding off place. Come on, open your mouth and sound off to the sky. Shout loud to the top of your voice, "I am I! Me! I am I! And I may not know why, but I know that I like it. 3 cheers. I am I. And now, on this day of all days in Cataroo, the Association has built just for you a railway with very particular boats that are pulled through the air in a funicular goats. And the goats will never slip, never trip, never bundle. They'll take us down fast to the birthday flower jungle. The best sniffing flowers that anyone grows, we might have grown to be sniffed by your own private nose. They smell like licorice and cheese and send 40 bulbs up in the trees to nip the nippers, and clip and clop with the clapping of clippers. Nip and snip with clipping cloppers, and snip and snop with snipping snoppers. All for you, the bubs clip. Happy birthday, Nop and Nip. Then pile the wondrous smelling stacks on 50 hippoheimers' backs. They'll take these flowers all home for you. You can keep the hippoheimers too. While this is done, I've got a hunch. It's time to eat your birthday lunch. For birthday luncheons, as a rule, we serve hot dogs rolled on a spool. So stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff until you've had enough. Now, of course, we're all mustard, so one of the rules is to wash it all off in the mustard off pools, which are very fine, warm water mountaintop tubs, which are built just for this by the mustard off clubs. Then out of the water, sing loud while you dry. Sing loud, I am lucky. Sing loud, I am I. If you've never been born, then you might have been and it isn't no fun at all. No, he doesn't. But never has birthdays and isn't pleasant. You'd be born. You have to be born or you don't get a present. A present, aha! Now, what kind shall I give? Why, the kind that you'll remember as long as you'll live. Would you like a fine pet? Well, that is just what you'll get. I'll get you the finest pet ever. As you see, we have here in the heart of our nation, the official Cataroo birthday pet reservation. From the east to the eastest to the west of the westest, we've searched the whole world just to bring you the bestest. They've come in all sizes, small, medium, and tall. If you wish, I will find you the tallest of them all. To find who's the tallest, we'll start with the smallest. We start with the smallest, and then what do? We line them all up, back to back, 2 by 2. The taller and taller, and then when we're all through, we finally have one who's taller than who? But you have to be smart and keep washing their feet because sometimes they stand on their tippy toes to cheat. And so on from the smaller, we stack them up taller and taller and taller, and then taller and taller and taller. And now, here's the one who is the taller than aller. He's yours. He's all yours. He's the very top tallest. I know you'll enjoy him, the tallest of the tallest. I'll have him shipped home to you, Birthday Express. That'll cost quite a lot, but I couldn't care less. Today is your birthday. Today, you are you. So what if it cost me 1,000 or two? Today is your birthday. You will get what you wish. You also might get a nice time telling fish. So I'll send a driver Jez, and I'll send over driver Jez, deep under the sea in their undersea kits. In all of the wide world, there are no better pets than the time-telling fish that Grits gets. But speaking of time, why, good gracious alive! That time-telling fish says it's 4:45. I had no idea it was getting so late. We gotta get going. We've got a big date. And so on, as the sunset burns red into the west, comes the night of the day of the best, the night of all nights in Cataroo. So according to rule, what we usually do is saddled up 2 hooded cloffers named Alice and gallop like mad to the birthday pal Alice. And your big birthday party soon starts to begin in the finest pal Alice you've ever been in. Now it's birthday pal Alice, as soon as you'll see, has exactly 9,403 rooms to play games in, 12 halls for brass bands, and not counting the 53 hamburger stands. And besides all of that, there are 65 rooms just for keeping the sweeping up afterward brooms. Because after your party, well, as you may guess, it will take 20 days to sweep up that mess. First, we're greeted by drummers who drum as they come, and next come the strummers who strum as they come, and the drummers who drum and the strummers who strum are followed by zummers who come as they zum. Just look at those zummers, all sorts of plumbers. They come along humming with heads in their plumbing, and that makes the music that zummers all call zumming. And all of the beautiful zumming and humming and plumbing and strumming and drumming and coming, all of it is just for you. Look! Dr. Deering singing hearings. Deering singings, spelling hearings. See what Deering's hearings do? They sing and spell it, all for you. Happy birthday, you. And here comes your cake, cooked by the Snookers and Snookers and the official Cataroo Happy Birthday Cake Cookers. And Snookers, I'm happy to say, they are the only cake cookers who cook cakes today. Made of guaranteed certified strictly grade A peppermint cucumber sausage paste butter. And the world's finest cake slicers, dutter and dutter, and dutter and dutter, with hatchets of flutter. Come high on the poop deck, stand ready to cut her. Whew. Cake says, happy birthday to you. Today you are you, and the truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Shout loud, I am lucky to be what I am. Thank goodness I'm not just a clam or a ham or a dusty old jar of sour gooseberry jam. I am what I am, and that's a great thing to be. So I say to myself, happy birthday to me. Now by horseback and birdback and hufferback too, come your friends, all your friends from all over Cataroo, and the birthday pal Alice heats up with hot friends, and your party goes on on until it ends. And when it ends, you're much happier, richer, and fatter. And the bird flies you home on a very soft platter. So, that's what the birthday bird does in Cataroo. And I wish I could do all of those great things for you. Happy birthday, Miles. I miss you and I love you. Bye, babe.